Conor relaxed and smiling. Oh, no! Just slapped.
Crush those illusions. Crash down. It seems like
Hey, you can't have me in that motherfucker. Hey, he moved the camera, I'm like sitting right behind his shoulder looking.
It's pretty good. Swipe up. God, it's really good. Swipe up.
Actually, I kind of want to start there. You haven't talked to anyone. We didn't see you in 2020. In your opinion, what's been the reason for your absence from the UFC? Of course, last time we saw you was 244 at MSG, but now we've gone a full year. Been away for so long.
I was just initially I was looking to do a rematch for my last fight, but they never pulled the trigger on that. So I kind of figuring out what was going on, and then COVID hit, and I was like seeing the whole world slow down from COVID, and I was like, all right, why ain't it slowing down? So I was trying to train and get ready for a fight. But I didn't feel like much was going on. Nobody was doing much. So then I sat around for a couple months, and then I got remotivated. I motivated. It was kind of like I didn't want to fight with the mask on and all that. So I just watched that year fly by. But I was training the whole time. So here I am. There was nothing to talk about. For sure.
Okay. Did you watch the Dustin Poirier Conor McGregor rematch a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I watched it.
Everything okay? Do you need something?
I was looking for my phone. What were we saying? I thought he
What could he have done differently?
Conor.
Yeah.
I think he still makes the same mistakes he always has. I think remember when I got into it with dude about Conor because he was saying how good Conor did with Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
When Brendan was talking about how good Conor did with Mayweather, and he like, you don't think he did good, and he was all up Conor's ass, and I was like, I think he did horrible. I think he did exactly what these boxers and I and everybody thought he would do. He went in there, made him punch himself out, and got knocked out. He didn't learn from what happened when I fought him, because they still, I think, Floyd Mayweather and then watch the blueprint right there on how to beat him. They're like, okay, go make him punch himself out and then finish him off.
The Conor trilogy would obviously be the one that, people would bring up, and the one that Conor's pushing for right now, but nothing's done. Why do you feel like...
What are you going to just give that to him? You know what I'm saying? He should be learning from what happened in the past. That what they're trying to do is bring him back from the dead again. That's what they do. They're going to bring him back from the dead for them. Like, I don't think you can pay me enough money to do like that anymore. I feel like
like all these top guys, Tony Ferguson is talking about you. You haven't fought since November of 2009. What is your reaction when you see this? Like, hey, I haven't fought in over a year, and all the top guys are talking about me, and in some respects, calling me out as well.
Yeah, because I never lost a fight like all these guys. The whole lightweight division been taken out. All, you know what I'm saying? Every single one of them. Except for what's his name who just beat Ferguson.
Yeah. Oliveira.
Yeah, that's the guy right there. I'll fight that guy. That's who I'll fight.
You like that fight?
I like guys that I like the winners. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the winner. I ain't been lost to nobody. You know, I got the few guys that I lost that they would say finish me out. First of all, I never got finished off like everybody else. Like KO, knocked on the ass, sleeping, unconscious, choked out. None of that's happened to me. You know, so I'm like, I'm trying to fight the guys who are winning.
But he's a 55er. Would you fight him at 55, or would he have to go up to 170?
Yeah, no, I'm fighting at 55.
But you'd be
I
down
want
with
to fight
that
at the guy at 172, but there ain't nobody at 170. That whole division's all. When those guys grow up, I'll fight somebody at 170. But the 55 division has some guys in there, but it's like I like Oliveira fight or Dustin Poirier fight, probably.
Well, there is a 50. Oh, man. It's so
Cool,
yeah, speaking of which,
Yeah, good for
one
him.
guy who's been aggressively calling you out is Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah. What do you make of that? Is that something that interests you? A boxing match against Jake Paul?
Nah, not at the moment, no, but at some point for sure.
Do you think he beats Ben Askren?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think one thing he has to understand is that he's fighting Ben Askren. That's
What do you mean by that?
That's a different time of boxing match than he's probably going to be used to. So he better bring some goofy, unorthodox wrestlers to spar with, because sometimes those are harder fights just because they're unorthodox and you don't know what to expect coming from a boxer's point of view. I would expect a Ben Askren, but could be tough, could be easy. Who knows? That's what makes it kind of interesting.
A few weeks ago, you tweeted something about him. Perfect world. How many times would you like to fight in 2021?
Probably 2 minimum, 4 max.
4 max. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 minimum.
2 minimum, 4 max. Yeah, I'm ready to get the show on the road.
How would you describe your relationship?